Alright, so, hey everyone!
Hi!
Hello! Did you just hit your head? Oh. Anyways, it's Janna, Maddie, and Melissa from Howlitee, and we're here with a video on, like, what to do and how to prepare yourself for once you graduate, and the different paths.
Like
high school. And, like, all the different paths that, like, we're taking. And, yeah, enjoy.
So, we just graduated high school, and each of us took a different path to what we're doing after high school. So we kind of want to share our thought process maybe to why we did it, and also like
how we're preparing and getting ready for it.
Yeah, so
Janna's going to university. Yeah. Maddie's taking a 5th year, and I'm going to college.
Woo. And I know in the States they call university colleges too, but university is basically
longer.
Yeah, it's longer.
More money.
And it's
more money, harder.
Bigger classes. It's
more like seminars and lectures kind of thing.
And college is more like hands-on experience, smaller classes. You don't have to be there for that long, and usually there's like a local college anywhere, but universities are only like in certain cities or towns.
Yeah, they're spread out a lot. So yeah, we'll get started.
Okay, so after high school, I decided I want to go to university. This was more of a thing that I've always kind of wanted to do since I was little, because I always wanted to go to a certain university because I rode horses, and that university kind of specializes with equine studies and stuff, even though I'm not going into that. But I knew a lot of people who go to that university, and I don't know, I just really wanted to be also closer to home, because it's only allowed to apply to a university that I could be near. So that was also pretty helpful. Even though I am living in the city that my university is in, I'm still close enough to like drive home on weekends wherever I want. So that was another like point of why I wanted to go to like this certain university as well as university. Also, I took a program called International Development. It's kind of the studies of social and environmental problems, looking at things from an international scale. I think my shirt was a little low there. Because I just felt it. Okay. Plus it's a really broad program because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I at least have 4 years to like kind of specialize more into that program as well. So that was kind of my decision, but I did after high school.
Melissa is over here dancing about
I don't realize, I'm sorry.
We're trying to spice it up a little because next time in university we're like, yeah, let's dance.
Yeah, university's not that exciting, so.
It's boring. School is boring. My turn?
Yeah.
Well, I decided to go back for a 5th year in
high school.
High school. I don't have a good reason why as to, like, okay, Janna, just interrupt my talking.
I'll take mine too.
Where did I put my drink? That's the real oh, it's in Janna's room. Okay, anyways, I'm going back for 5th year in high school, basically to play basketball. That's about it. And maybe, well, I'm taking like my English course again just to bump up my mark, and that's basically it. Yep.
And so I chose to go to college, and one reason I chose is because, like, for my program, it's a little bit more hands-on what I want to do. I want to go into marketing. So I figured going to college would be the best route. But one tip I could recommend that if you're not sure whether you want to go to university or college is talk to your guidance counselor in high school. Mine really helped me out because I wasn't sure which one was best suited for my course and what I wanted to do. So when I went and talked to my guidance counselor, she basically like helped me. She knew some other people who were into marketing, and like they all went to college, so she was like, oh, well, you might as well go there. So that's one of the reasons why I chose it. It's also cheaper, which is kind of nice, and a shorter period than what Janna's going for. But
yeah, I have 4 years.
I have 3 years, but that's because I have co-op. It's usually 2 years, but you get a degree if you go to university. You get a diploma from college. Pros and cons for everything.
So I haven't yet been in university, so I don't really know exactly what it's going to be like. I've definitely started to prepare a lot for it. Like, all over the ground, I have a bunch of things I'm going to be using in my dorm. I'm living in, yeah. I'm living in a suite, so, it's more like an apartment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to have roommates. So I've started to talk to my roommates because the university gave us their emails as well as their names who we're going to be living with. So I've communicated with my roommates.
Utilize social media.
Yeah.
Do it. Who's your best friend?
And we started talking and we realized that we probably all are going to bring our own kitchen things. And we're like, okay, we don't probably need 5 pots and pans for each of us. So we're planning a trip to go shopping as soon as we move in. So we can all buy our things together. We'll save some money and like we'll also just like have a lot less things. Yeah, we won't have storage and no bonding too because they're all from different places. They each at least live like an hour away. So it can also be good to show them the city. Yeah.
Correct.
Another tip that I have done to prepare for university is actually go to the city I'm going to university in. I started to learn the area, like where the grocery stores were, because I don't want to be stranded in the middle of the city not with any food or anything, because that would really suck. So I know where the grocery store is. I know where the mall is. I've also like started to like walk around the campus, try to figure out how long it will take me to get from class to class. Especially this is really important when you have like 10 minutes in between class and you like get lost or something. Like that would be terrible. You don't want to miss a lecture or something. So that was another really good idea that I had, of course.
Janna's so smart.
No.
I'm talking to university.
I know. And I don't know, I've just been talking to a lot of people. Also, there have been a lot of leaders from the university website that contact me on Facebook and have a bunch of groups and stuff where you can ask questions because it's going to be like a really big change for everyone. So it's really important to ask questions and figure out what I'm going to do. And it's also very important to keep all your like paperwork in order. Like I have a binder where I'm keeping all of my things because I don't want to lose anything to avoid like deregistration or something. That would be terrible. Like you sign up for all your courses and then the university's like, oh no, sorry. You didn't hand in your paperwork like in time, so
Oh.
yeah, that would be unfortunate. So yeah, that was probably my point. It's just like getting really prepared. Yeah, and using your resources as well.
Still have time for free education.
Yeah.
Save up money.
Yeah.
Or
Literally
school.
work. There you go. Do that.
Save money. Because I'm only going back for like the first semester and then the second semester I'm going to work full time. So it's a good way to...
There you go.
Okay, yeah. So,
You can go back and play
what else?
sports.
Yeah, go back, play sports. Yeah.
Also, it's really good probably to get like sports and do a lot more activities so you can put on like your the university, your college, like thingy. Say that you've basically done a lot of things outside of class, like extracurriculars, because they also look for that, and even in like resumes, like it's good to say like, oh yeah, I've like volunteered here for school or something. So yeah, it's a good idea.
Got it.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Alright, so my tip is pretty similar to Janna's, like always be prepared, but for college I'm not sure, do they have it for university, like a student portal
What do you
kind of
mean?
thing? It's like, it has like your email, like your school email, and it has like upcoming events and stuff, and it just like keeps you updated.
Yeah,
sort of
we
thing.
have a thing. I don't
Like
know if
that?
I want to say because I don't want to reveal what university I have.
Yeah.
But it's basically a university's name, mail, and I have my own thing, and they send me updates. Like my leader for like my major, like she sends me like emails like to be aware of like important dates and everything.
Oh.
So.
Well, yeah, basically like whatever kind of portal email for school that you have, check it regularly because they'll be sending you updates, and the worst thing would be if you missed a date, like especially to pay or like to pick your courses or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just always remember to keep on top of that and to just regularly look, and always just know what you're getting yourself into, and know like have supplies for school like ready,
Yeah.
and get it early or get it like on sale or like reuse things. Like you don't have to go out and buy like totally brand new binders and stuff like that. Like you can reuse stuff from high school and just help save on the cost because you're already paying for school. So like, and like if you're doing what Janna's doing, living on residence, then you're paying. So I saved money and I bought a car, and so since I'm not paying for residence, I have to pay for gas, parking spot, and insurance for my car, which is pretty much the equivalent to living on residence for that amount of time. So you don't want to be wasting your money on buying like tons of new binders and pens and pencils. So just like whatever you have, just know that you can like reuse it, and just because you're going to a new school doesn't mean you have to rebuy everything. So
Yeah, definitely.
definitely be like money conscious because this is a really expensive time.
Another tip that I found that is working really well for me, or like will work really well for me, is that I'm keeping a lot of my high school notes, because a lot of university courses, they're basically just a repetition of what you learn in your like 12th year of high school. For example, I have economics, and I already took economics in grade 12, and I have a lot of terms and like a lot of basically theories and stuff that I still have, like that I wrote all out and everything. So I'm just gonna keep those just so I can like use them again in university, because I'm taking microeconomics first semester and then macro. So I already know a lot of stuff that I'm going to be learning and like what we're going to be looking at. So that was also really helpful. It's kind of like relating to like the using your things from high school as well. So
Yeah, because once you finish high school, I know some things you're like, I'm never going to need this, but you might. So just while you're going through high school, just remember that like, oh, maybe I'll be taking an economics class in university and I'll need that. So just know that you can reuse stuff.
yeah.
So for each class, I've assigned a color to, and I have a binder to, so I know what class it is. As well, I have some sticky notes here that I use to put in textbooks or notebooks, just so I know which class I'm talking about here. And I also have Sharpies here that I use, and I write the class homework or stuff in the notebook I have. Oh yes, so subscribe to our channel, like our video, and if you do, you will get pizza because we really like you guys. And you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Instagram, and also like us on Facebook. And if you go on Instagram, you can find some never before seen behind the scenes footage that it's basically just really stupid stuff that we did. So yeah, go check it out. Bye.
Janna's
Janna's
just
spilled.
blotting her shirt. She spilled chocolate on it. Don't mind her. That looks even weirder. Like 3 boobs.
It's good now though, because